there. Oh boy, I'm fucking excited. Alright, so let me go get the Entropy stream started up. We're gonna play some Borderlands here. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Where's Entropy? Where's my Entropy? Oh, nar. Where's Entropy? There's Entropy. Alright, let's back up. Let's Entropy driver up. Now, there will be some background noise on. It's going to be the classic 1984 film Ghostbusters, as well as the lovely VTuber Gawr. I'm fucking hyped. Oh, why would you send that to me, Alfarius? That's too lovely. But hey, Rochler Adler, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yes, that's right, though. We are officially at... Oh, come on. Don't log me out. Why does DLive keep logging me out? This is absolutely frustrating. Alright, well, whatever. It's dumb. Stop doing it, DLive. Stop it. Alright, so we're here. Good. We're live. Johnny, I'll grab you in a sec. I'm going to do my best to respond to chat. I got my phone down here to watch the chat. But if you're over on Trovo, I apologize in advance. I may not be as attentive for my screen. Will be recording a certain VTuber's viewing of the Ghostbusters, and I'm excited for that. It's going to be cool. So I'm going to hit record on. I'm going to hit start recording on that one. Oh, all right, there we go. Johnny Medieval, how are you doing, sir?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Just getting my stream set up, everything. We're going to go play some Borderlands. I'm going to have Ghostbusters on in the background because the lovely VT... Oh, man, my follower goal hasn't updated, so it doesn't show that it's over yet. Well, that's disappointing. Well, whatever. It let me apply for it, and I'm sure they'll get around to it sometime over the weekend. What's up, Grandma 2? How's it going? Dump Trick Assy, good to see you, sir. Top of the morning. Yeah, it's still morning. Oh, I guess it's morning technically, but it's afternoon. How are you doing though, Johnny?
I'm good. I'm good. I wasn't sure what you meant about how you're going to lay this out. With,
No. It's not gonna.
All.
Nothing's gonna show up on screen or anything. None
like,
of that. Oh wait, this is for tomorrow.
But you're going to hear the audio.
I thought this was gonna be today. Oh, they moved it. Oh shit. No, it would just be audio in the background. Well, I guess it's tomorrow. It's Saturday. Oh, that means I can actually catch it. And not be streaming during that time. That's kick ass.
Oh, I see what you mean. You were going to have
I was literally just going to watch it and record it on, like, another screen.
Yeah.
But this is even better.
Well, now Grandma 2 is disappointed. He wanted his waifu.
Yeah, I read it as it was happening today in 2 minutes, and I had actually Ghostbusters set up on my 4K TV here. I was ready to go. I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm gonna record the audio track on my PC so that I can eventually overlay it onto the actual film.
The VTuber was gonna do a commentary track on Ghostbusters. Is that what it was?
Yes. Yeah.
I see. I'm getting it now.
Yeah, I was like excited because I love Ghostbusters. It's a great 80s flick, great comedy, and I love Gawr, so it's like, oh, perfect. I'll be able to do this, and it's one of those things I had to actually pay for like a membership for, but it's one of their perks is that they'll do like a watch along, do certain things, and as a member you get to vote on it. But if it's not happening today, I'm actually kind of happy because I want my undivided attention, to be honest.
So was it going to be like the Japanese YouTuber sees Ghostbusters for the first time or something?
I think so. Because she had all these Halloween movies, like actual ones. She had like Halloween, she had Scream, she had I remember what was the other one. It wasn't Rocky Horror, but like all these like Halloween films, and the audience of course voted for Ghostbusters because we all want to see Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's one of the best movies of the 80s. I watched that like a million times.
Oh yeah, it's great.
You're in game. I'll just join.
Oh yeah. Shit, I turned in the record. Sorry.
That doesn't matter.
It's my bad. I was like, wait a minute.
I think it just sets me to whatever quest you're on anyway.
Oh, okay. I guess that is happening tomorrow because it's scheduled for tomorrow. 'Tis a shame.
Hey, Grandma 2.
You watched The Matrix with Ina last week? Oh, that sounds like that must have been badass.
There's the clever bastard who went toe-to-toe with the Harpy and survived.
There's always been something like, it's fun to watch a movie that you like with somebody who's never seen it, so you can like see it through fresh eyes.
Yeah, that's definitely. Okay, good. So it's live in 26 hours. That's good to know. All right, well, I guess I can focus on the chat without my phone.
If you would kindly check up on them, I would be
Oh, you open the chat on your phone usually, huh? That's
No,
a good idea.
no. Normally I have a laptop that has it open with my Trovo chat as well as other chats. This makes me sad.
Yeah,
I wanted to watch this.
I've got the pop-up chat open, but it's just on the other monitor.
Yeah, I don't do dual monitors just because I'm kind of like, why?
Well, I mean, I guess you're basically doing the same thing with multiple
I am. I just have
machines.
dual computers.
Yeah.
Wait, Ina's gonna play Hades? Oh, that should be fun to watch. She's not a squid. She's an octopus.
So you've met my sister. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out that Hades game one day too. It looks like fun.
It is a lot of fun.
I could really go for some cheers.
Okay.
Am I
Alright,
doing
good.
okay?
Hey, Drumboy02, what's up, man? How you doing? Okay, well, this is good.
Hey, what's up, drum boy?
I
Other
can
people in
focus.
chat.
This is gonna be a pretty quick stream today because we're only gonna go. Oh, Doomwave, thank you for the lemon and the ice cream. Thank you, Doomwave. Thank you so much. All right, well this is good because I can watch that tomorrow. Completely uninterrupted.
So do you have your check mark now, or you have to apply for it?
I have applied for it, so depending on how much they like me, I'll get it pretty quickly. She's HP Lovecraft's pet. I would say, oh no, she's not his cat. Okay. Grandma 2, thank you for the lemon, sir. I was kind of looking forward to like working my day here and like watching Ghostbusters while I work, but thank you for the 6 lemons, Grandma 2. But oh well, it'll have to be tomorrow. So something urgent came up. She just sent out a message to her member shrimps or her shark side fans. So oh well. I'll have to be tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream it on Entropy.
What, the Ghostbusters thing?
Well, yeah, because then I can overlay the actual film with her commentary instead of like.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What they have to do is they have to be like, hey, just start it at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
So and it's also members only, so then I'll be able to share that with other people too.
I watch the Red Letter Media commentary tracks, and that's what they do. You just like start your.
Those.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, good. I didn't.
Oh,
Just
went the wrong way.
I did go the wrong way, but I thought like, did I just go off a cliff?
I almost went off the cliff too. But...
It does feel really nice to have my follower count over 1,000 because now it goes from like 3 digits to 1.xk, which is fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was actually on Larry Ridgway earlier today, and Ralph was actually there too.
But now you're only gonna see it change every 100 followers.
Which is nice. I still name all the followers.
Yeah, true.
But it was funny. Larry Ridgway, Ralph, and a couple other dudes, they were all talking about like Adderall and Ritalin, growing up ADHD and whatnot. And I was like, I have many stories related to this subject. So it was fun to get to call in about that and just chat, shoot the shit.
It's funny how that might actually be a benefit to streamers. I think Flamenco was saying he also has ADHD.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you Flamenco has ADHD. Just having talked to him, like I can tell.
I always have trouble navigating this map. I'm
no
like,
fighter.
Yeah.
forgot how to drive up there.
I'm more of a people person. Over here, Vault Hunter.
Alright, this is the stealth mission.
Come, friend, to me.
Yeah, I never actually do stealth. I just shoot them. But
Or did I put my vehicle in front of him? Oops.
I forgot how the fuck to get up there. Did you have to cross the bridge?
Yes. You
You
go. If you fell down, you go back up like the dam, and then you'll turn right across the bridge and then turn left.
Okay.
Well, we ain't getting in the front gate. Might know another way.
Yeah, it's like I didn't play this for like a year and I forgot how to go everywhere.
Yeah, for some reason I think I kept getting lost here. That like I committed it to memory. Like, okay, it's this, and this. God
So,
damn.
we're gonna liberate this town, crack open its weapons cache, and put Jacob's guns back in Jacob's hands.
It's the way it's the map is like split down the middle and you have to go across
It
that bridge.
sucks. Yeah, the way
Town
they
to
set
free
it up.
and bandits to kill.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Great, I was almost there and then
And
I
you
fell
fell.
again.
Yup. Still got it. Come on. A few bandits down there, Vault Hunter. Show me how you kill.
It's easier to drive this thing after you get that hover mode, so you can make sharp turns with it.
Yep. How are you doing,
unlock
Grandma,
that on this
today, by
thing.
the way? Good of you to join us immediately.
You're gonna get burned!
Okay, sorted that out.
That was some damn fine shooting. Vive la resistance! Weapon shed should be just over here.
Oh, you gained a level as soon as I walked in.
There's the weapon shed. Now, how do we get in? Gotta hotwire this bastard. While I do, you take care of the riffraff and free a few Jacob's loyalists.
Okay.
Wainwright said the COV captured a Jacob's master, gunsmith named Dalton. Let me know if you find him. Freedom ain't free. It costs more than most things.
I think like this this part of the game was probably originally that we have to like protect him while he does that shit, but it was probably really annoying and it just made it so you could just fight these guys.
Yeah, that's what I think happened too. Hey, what's up, Skimscat? How's it going? God, that's not a pleasant name to read. Yeah, it takes a while for it to hit. But thank you for coming back. What's up, man? Oh my gosh, I missed bad. Good to have you back, sir.
Oh yeah, we gotta let the guy out.
For Jacobs!
It's weird, I forgot what all the objectives are.
Yeah.
Read that on a love letter once. Guy killed was a lucky man, I guess.
And I think they spawn over here
Get on back
next.
to weapon shed.
think so.
I'm almost dead. This still ain't cracking. Might require some encouragement from your gun. Nice work, Vault Hunter. You find that gunsmith Dalton?
No, just some scrubs.
Damn, we gotta find Dalton. But let's get into this weapon shed first. One problem at a time.
Man, just shoot
Smart
that.
shooting. Electricity's like a wild stallion. Can't piss on it while it's running. You're just gonna have to trust me on that. That's Dalton's personal cache.
This
We ain't
this
getting
part's
in
just
there
like
without
following
the
him
gunsmith
around while he
himself.
fucks with shit.
Let me see if I can
Basically.
locate him. While I'm looking for Dalton, watch my ass. Which is to say, don't let me get shot in it. Language ain't as precise as a bullet, but it can be just as deadly in the wrong hands.
The chests are such disappointments on easy mode.
Pretty
Or on
much,
normal
yeah.
normal mode rather.
Got lock on Dalton, but right
It's like it's always just greens and blues.
You usually get a purple or two, but they're not that great.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, these guys we let out of the cage revived. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's cool.
This was always your end.
We had that coming.
All right, regroup and reload. More coming.
Vault Hunter, just so you know, I've already hired some enterprising people to acquire the key fragments. Cost a small fortune, which I will earn back by taking a nap. Because I accumulate wealth in my sleep. That's what rich people do.
To the saloon. Let's fill our
I mean, it's not untrue, but
Pretty much.
it kind of ignores all the setup.
Kill the vault thief!
For the Calypsos!
Well, this game was written by communists, so
Well, yeah.
they just see it as the rich people sit around collecting money while everybody else works.
Right, they don't see that they may have. I mean, it depends on like how generational the wealth is. Obviously, there's a varying degrees, but a
Yeah.
lot of them just saved up a bunch of money, did put off going on vacations and having fun, and work 60-hour weeks and like what their passion was, and then were able to hire people to do other work. Like,
You came to fight.
but that nuance is forgotten.
Yeah, I've seen it in action, so I know how it works. Like one of our regular clients for contracting work was an owner of a fitness club, and we watched him he hired us to build his first gym, and then he was working all the time, and then he saved up money, bought another gym. We went and renovated it for him. Just over time, he was putting in all those hours. He was working all the time in his office.
Yep.
Eventually, he owned the whole chain of these clubs, and we did all the construction work for him.
Nice fight. That's the last of them.
That's the kind of guy that can't necessarily afford 5 lawyers and 3 accountants to get his taxes down.
Iridium's here, brothers and sisters. Don't let us down.
Yeah, and then there's people looking to screw him over, and employees want to come up with excuses to sue you or whatever.
Yep. Oh wow, okay. 80 hours of dropship.
Kill the heretics in the name of the Calypsos.
The communist view of the wealthy fat cat who takes advantage of everybody, those people do exist, but there's also
Keep your distance.
the wealthy people who
That
earned it
bandit's
and
got
worked hard
reach.
for it.
This
I
way.
just don't generally resent the wealthy regardless, Like, a lot of the people that didn't earn it, like, someone in their family did earn it, And so, I know there's some people that have ill-gotten gains through, like, the drug trade or through crime, but, somewhere along the line, a lot of them, they were either really valuable or they built, like, a legacy or an empire, and they passed on their wealth to their kids. And, like, I'm not going to hate them for making their kids rich. I mean, I would do that for my kids. I'd make them have easy lives.
Well, that is if they built a useful business and created a product or some new technology or something. But then there's these people who just get rich off of usury, and they're a problem.
Well, I mean, you have to understand, though, loaning out money is part of how a lot of these other, hardworking people were able to make their dreams come true. Because that guy can afford to buy 10 gyms because he can get the capital to do it, instead of, running one gym, which is all he could afford without being able to take out loans. I mean,
While that's true, do we really need these exploitative bankers charging us 3 times as much interest when we get a mortgage on a house?
we should be allowed to get, loans from whatever source we want. They shouldn't have the kind of monopoly that they do over it, but that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Like the rate.
lobbying involved, and
What I mean, like the rates for, loans are generally kind of market determined, but also determined by, policy. And like actual inflation policy in the U.S. specifically. But it's like they just demonizing people for giving out loans seems like not the best way to go about it in my view, because the ability to get capital is kind of integral for growing. Now, Does that mean I think you should all be in debt? No, I think that, you know, debt is something that you can use as like a tool, and if you have, you know, good cash flows. But like generally you want to pay for things in cash. But you know, in order to grow within your lifetime, you generally have to take risk. But details, I suppose. It gets
There's
lost
just
in the weeds.
there's just a lot of parasitic elements in our society who are using the banking systems and Wall Street to really they don't contribute very much to our society, and they just take from the hard work of others.
Well, it's
I missed
not
you, little
that
friend.
simple necessarily, because I mean, you can look at like these bankers and fat cats like just, oh, you know, they're parasites, they take and they don't create anything. But I mean, a lot of what those guys are doing is they're taking, you know, people's like retirement funds, they're taking, you know, pensions, they're taking all kinds of things, and they're the ones that are actually investing and creating, you know, trying to generate returns off those so that, you know, people actually have a retirement by the end of it. But
Not because you asked.
obviously,
Whatever, just do it already.
obviously they're not very looked favorably upon. But I mean, that's where the funds come from. So like them trying to grift every penny is, you know, obviously they're trying to make money. You know, that's their goal, to make money. But you don't make money when you're losing your client's entire retirement and savings generally.
It's locked up tight.
So, I don't know. It's a complicated issue.
Take a look around.
It really is, but
There's no lookout nearby that might offer a nice
I do tend to think that
Old thief's still alive. Guess I should have
And it's
anointed
easy to
him.
understand.
there's
the resentment.
just a lot of crooked shit going on, and there's they do a lot of these bankers use that wealth to do a lot of lobbying with the government to
yeah,
get
and
things for
stuff like
themselves at
the
the
ADL and
expense of the working
ACLU,
people.
You know, they should be listed what they are, which is a, you know, outside terror group of some kind or an active anti-American institution.
Right.
McCarthy,
I mean,
people forget
they
that
have-
McCarthy was right. Oh shit. see what happens? I said too much truth. McCarthy was right.
The problem comes really with any corporation or with banks. The problem comes when they really are rootless and have no loyalty to the nation that they're operating in.
Well, why would they? Like, have you seen the way nations treat like their companies and how they exploit them and take tons of value from them without offering anything in return? Like, I perfectly understand why corporations and banks look at with contempt upon government. They make their lives miserable. They make their jobs harder generally. Like, it makes sense why banks and corporations have captured government in the way that they have. Like, because government would be very antithetical to their interests. I mean, it's like, you know, like these, like why would you be loyal to something that, you know, treats you so shitty?
Find anything
Well, I mean, government is corrupt, but so are these companies.
Oh
and,
yeah, I mean, they're just self-interested is the way I see it. You know, is they're looking out for what's best for them, and by proxy, their shareholders usually.
That's COV Central.
but they would not be able to do anything that they do without the economy that they operate within, and that economy is composed of
necessarily.
citizens of the nation.
Not necessarily. Lots of industries are more global. You could afford to give up the U.S. market, and you could afford to go elsewhere. In some instances.
Well, that's the problem then. So why should a nation allow a company to operate within its economy if it's not contributing to that?
Well, where do you make that judgment? How do you make a judgment if it's contributing to that economy or not?
Well, it's a question of like, are they creating jobs within that economy, or are they just shipping it overseas? Are they shipping all the wealth
even
overseas,
if
or
the
are they?
manufacturing of a product is done overseas, they're still stimulating shipping and
Some days you hunt,
trucker
some
jobs
days
as
you
well
are
as, you know, stocking and really there's it's not like a simple like, oh, just whoever makes it is the one that creates value. This is why Europe has their terrible VAT tax. They try to capture, you know, each part of the economic transaction in their taxing system in order to recapture some of their lost tax revenue. But I don't think it's as simple as just like, oh hey, you know, like.
Well, I don't think the solution is taxing, but I think there should be incentives for them to contribute to the nation that they operate within. There should be an incentive system.
That's a slippery slope, because if you do that, you generally encourage like monopolism, because the people that will be able to take the most advantage of that will be the first movers, and their ability to capture the maximum amount of incentives will then make it impossible for other people to compete, or impossible for them to compete down prices, because they won't be able to build up like a manufacturing base or all this other stuff that's like capital intensive.
That's the state of
expensive.
things as it is.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying, like, when you go and you mess with the market to that degree, you try to use a tool like government, which is like not a precision tool. Government is like a hammer tool. That's why the government was very good at destroying Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan, and is very terrible at running economic policy. And as you see with these crashes we get every decade or so. But this is the problem. Yes, ideally we would love for the government to incentivize positive results from businesses being here.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that the government operates well, but it's the ideal purpose of the government is to make sure that entities within your border are operating in the interest of the nation.
Right. And, you would ideally want them to defend citizens from corporations that you deem acting unethically, but that's a tough line, a very difficult line to kind of define. And, the
Mm-hmm.
people have different definitions of harm. It's very, unfortunately, relative, not objective or easy to measure, or politically
Glad to have you back.
correct to measure. That's where it gets really difficult, unfortunately.
I don't believe that the free market libertarian solution is really a pragmatic real world solution to these
Oh,
problems.
I think it is. I just don't think we have anything close.
But
to
I
free
don't
market.
think I think governments are inherently corrupt, so that's not the solution either. So I really don't know what the solution is. Maybe I should leave that to smarter people.
I don't know about that, honestly. They keep claiming that all these people in our government are smart people, and every chance they get, they.
Oh, I'm not saying those are the smarter people.
No, I know. Honestly, I'm at the point where it's maybe let a weird machine AI decide. Something that
So you're saying technocratic space communism?
No, I don't think a machine would come up with space communism. I don't think a machine would define that.
No, I'm joking
you would have a machine that would. Oh, thank you, Tango. Thank you so much. Yes, I did make 1K this morning. It was awesome. I'm excited. I'm gonna try to get my check mark so I can make some stickers.
What's up, Tango?
Yes, what's up? But,
Tango invited me to play D&D with him sometime yesterday.
Oh, kick ass! I hope you have a lot of fun with that, man. It should be great.
Yeah.
But I don't think a machine would choose communism as its solution. Because I think a machine might choose a communistic system if a machine was designing a system for other machines. Where you
No,
have,
I don't think that a machine would come up with that as the ideal solution. That was more of a joke because of that. You remember the zeitgeist thing that they were saying that the who was that guy who was attached to that zeitgeist movement? That he was saying that the solution would be to automate everything and nobody has any private property, and you have the machine allocate when you can rent a bike to get around town.
I don't recall who it was,
this,
but I recall hearing this conversation.
You get around your crazy utopian, dystopian sci-fi city with like monorails and bikes that you don't own or cars you don't own.
I mean, that's what they're doing here where I live. They have these silly scooters that you're supposed to rent out and return. It's just weird.
Yeah, we have those in New York too. Or not scooters, but bikes.
And I imagine how many of those end up in a ditch, probably.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like
thank you, Ominous. Thank you for the
people have to make a
congratulations,
money deposit to rent them or something. I don't know how it works.
I think it's like a phone app, and you have to do that, and the wheels only work if you log it on the phone app, and that way. The idea is that you're then liable for what happens to it once you register that it's your phone that's attached to it right now.
I never used them because they're just
I mean, I never use them because I'm a grown man, and I don't think grown men should be running around the city on electric scooters. That just seems silly.
Yeah.
It's no.
I never wanted to ride a bike around where there's cars driving. That just seems like putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Oh no, it's yeah. Believe me, I perfectly understand that in New York, but man, I remember having a lot of close calls because when I lived in Japan, I was well, I'm not gonna rent a car for 3 months, So I got a bike, because basically all I had to do was get to the station, and public transit was good enough, you know, to get me where I needed to go from there. But I don't know how many times I went around corners and almost got completely clipped by like a minivan or something coming around a corner, because there's some really narrow streets in the neighborhood. Not the neighborhood, it wasn't the neighborhood. I went to a college, but it was in kind of a residential area.
I mean, and Asian drivers too, am I right?
Yes, you're correct about that. But it's also like the streets are really narrow. They have like that setup where you've got the like a mirror at the corner to see. You know, to see around the corner. And I don't know how many times where I had to go like, ah! Although my favorite bike accident in Japan was, must have been like 3 in the morning, and I'd been hanging out with some buddies, and this dude was coming back. He was really fucking drunk. Like, I mean, like, absolutely. He had, like, I don't know, he'd taken like 10 shots or something earlier that day. And we were biking back, and we were going back to our college, and we were about to I go in the gate. Another one of my buddies who was less drunk that night goes to the gate, and he goes right into the gate. Goes right into it. He hit his head on the gate because it kind of like pushed him forward. So he was like, it was like a 2-man car pileup, him and himself. Yeah, Grandma 2, I did make 1,000. Thank you for the congratulations, Grandma 2. That's right, I have to get on this log, I think.
Yeah, I always fuck this jump up too.
Or not log.
There's quite a few up there.
There we go.
Now you may be on your way to a hellhole.
Yeah, but I just say he went
I seem to
straight.
be better at jumping when I'm playing with you, because I fuck these things up more when I'm not. Previously, when I wasn't playing with you.
I was trying to screw this up. I almost walked right off it.
Our parents never let her out of their sight. Tyrene would leech anything she could get her hands on.
I keep forgetting to switch this revolver to sticky mode because it does more damage that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's that one from the clusterfuck. I think you have it too, or the fuster. I keep saying it.
But you should
I keep saying the regular way.
Also, chat, if you have any Oh, what's up, Psycho Gagnier, sir? And if you guys have any recommendations for emotes, please send them on the general of the Discord. If you think there'd be any good emotes, because I'm going to commission a bunch of emotes from Kuya for my channel.
For the channel or for Discord?
For the channel. Well, I guess I can use it for Discord, too.
For Discord, you have a red pill emote. I was looking for one that says based or something. You need one of those.
Yeah, that's the thing we can do. I think we have to drop down from here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I usually jump on top of this tower.
Yep.
You gotta take out those turrets. They're a pain in the ass.
Oh, you're right, yeah. This is a stick. You're dead. Not dead.
Okay.
You watched Twisted Mind Season 1, Episode 1? Nice, Gugner.
I love when the guys walk right by a barrel. That's just like...
Well, so, Tango, what I was thinking of, like, with, like, my little ghost emotes and things, I want to do little avatars, I want to do little emotes with them, and then we could also use those for Discord as well. And the first giveaway will probably be next Saturday, I think? I don't know what it'll be. It might just be, like, a Steam gift card or a game of some kind. I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. We'll do something like that, and I'll limit it to my subscribers for the applicable pool. You know, basically all you gotta do, if you're there for that stream, you know, I'll set up something like a bot or something. Just type in the chat like to apply, and it'll pick it at some predetermined time, and then you know just message me in Discord or Steam, and I'll send you whatever the prize is gonna be. I gotta figure out what it is. I'll probably do that, I guess, monthly. I'll do it once a month for my subs, just a way to thank you guys, and also thank you for watching on certain days as well. I might set it up where you've got blue text, you've got you get 2 entries. Yeah, so I've applied for verified partnership, Grandma 2. Baked Alaska's a retard. Yeah, I think he invited some of that, but the jerk that that Tim Heidegger guy, he's a word I cannot say because I'm a good boy on D-Line. I would never say that. Obviously.
harsh wisdom.
Yeah, Tim Heidecker's not going to get canceled. Well, I mean, I would love for him to get canceled, but I don't think it'll happen.
There he is.
You know, anyone that talks over an enemy of the state, you know, with 3 other loser soy boys, probably is going to be safe.
Make guns for 'em. The last thing I
Oh,
wanted
there's
to
a
do was arm
legendary
those
over here. I didn't
bastards.
see that.
Jacob's guns belong in Jacob's hands. Have this. Keep him a personal weapons cache.
Take it. Just, don't ask where I was hiding.
You have your emotes with the different ghosts. You should make one with Boo from Mario.
I could do that. You know, like I have that as an option. I was thinking of having like 10 with like not
Like
the
you could-
Pac-Man ghost, but like kind of the actual one. You know, because Kuya's a pretty good artist, so like he can actually draw me like some good like
Make my
emote
way
art.
back
That's the
to
thing.
Reliance. See you there, Vault Hunter.
Like I'm obviously gonna keep the green Pac-Man ghost and the phone one for sure.
Glad to have Dalton back on.
Usually just fast travel from here
Oh, okay.
back to Reliance or whatever.
Oh wow, we are far away.
Dalton's cash. You earned that.
Yeah, wait, which one is Reliance?
It's on the same map we're on.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Big could have made much better choices along the way, and the feelings he gives off is someone who cares more about the content than he does his friends. Yeah, his whole arc of like just like stepping on the toes of everyone that like stuck their neck out for him, probably not a good strategy when you're grifting kind of edgy people.
Yeah, I don't have good opinions about him, so I don't like to be gossipy and talk about him.
Did you get a legendary from this as well?
Yeah, you always get the same one from that.
Is it any good?
I don't know if yours is any better, but take
see.
that because I'm not going to use it.
Let's see. I've got.
I think it usually has different modifiers, but it's always the same
does.
gun.
Hey, Spencer, how you doing?
It's a pretty good gun, but like I said, I only use explosive weapons with this character.
I get you. Good to see you, Spencer. I made 1,000 followers. We're gonna be VP. We're gonna get that check mark anytime soon,
So begins the resistance.
and it's gonna be
I gotta
great.
I've been all around this place.
Unless I've been a bad boy, in which case I won't get my check mark anytime soon. But
Hey, Spencer. Hey, Ominous.
Followers?
yep.
Here's something else. Someone's gotta stop him. And I'm thinking, it just might.
Yeah. And
Spencer, are you joining our Star Wars game tomorrow?
I think not yet. I think
No?
he's gotta
He
get his.
could've-
I think he's gotta get his set up. He doesn't have a laptop, and TTS doesn't really work. So you revise against rubbing it in Ralph's face. Well, I was actually just on a stream with Ralph today, and I didn't rub it in his face. I just popped into Ridgeway and was like, I made 1,000 followers. I didn't go like put that in your finger and smell it or anything. I was very polite. I think we gotta go back to the lovers up at Naughty Peak. God, I just really.
You ever do this guy's side quest? It's kind of funny.
Oh, I think I did.
Oh,
it
you
last-
already went down.
I
Alright,
think I
never
did
mind.
all the side quests my first run through the game.
I like his what's his name?
Good
Chet.
show, Vault Hunter.
Chet.
Certainly gave those bandits a
And
wallaby.
like he's supposed to be a Chad, but I think his name is Chet.
Oh,
And
I'm sorry if you
he
can't hear.
makes you
Spencer
do a
can't
bunch of
hear me because
stunts.
his dog is barking. Well, Spencer,
While
pet your
you
dog.
free
up.
Reliance from the grip of those I got
It
that
wants
damn
your
rabbit
attention, like I
contraption
had-
working. Let's find out
Does
where
that mean
the
his feet hurt? His dogs are barking.
do the honors, Vault Hunter. Yep.
That's an old. That's an old. I think that's a very East Coast expression.
Is it? Guys always say that on the construction site.
I've never heard anyone say that. Maybe I live too bourgeois a life myself.
Maybe.
Are the Oh, what's this? The companion?
They might look small, but they're actually just far away.
Actually, I think I heard that more down south. Come to think of it, 'cause I worked down south for a little while.
Huh.
That was actually I actually enjoyed that. Like I'd go and work on the
Williams
construction
Egua
site with a
over
bunch
on
of
YouTube. How you doing, sir?
I'm
Sorry,
sitting
yeah.
up
So you
to
heard the stuff. You heard the
here I come.
the dogs barking his feet
I'm drunk.
vernacular down south.
yeah.
I'm drunk.
Yeah, it was like
boy.
when I was working down there, I'd work with a bunch of rednecks, and then after work, they'd be like, let's take the city boy to go fishing, or let's take him go over to the titty bar, or
Grand Reserve. All the graveyard.
I like working
the
class
family
people
jewel.
myself.
That's where you'll find
yeah, I got nothing against rednecks. I actually think they're good company.
Boy,
The Jacob's tree is
I really do, because I think it's a lot of fun hanging out, and just like chatting with like people that work. I know it's like I say I work a real job, but who like work with their hands and like actually exert their body.
Well, I wouldn't say that your office job isn't a real job, but it's just a different kind of work.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, that's enough. Now the family.
I personally like. I'm not a dumb guy, despite how I might sound. No, but I kind of just rather prefer not to do some office job. I feel like I don't fit in that kind of social environment.
So honestly, too many women in office jobs.
And that's a big part of it, actually, because like I don't like the rules of etiquette. I don't like the HR looking over your shoulder and women being offended by everything you say.
Yeah, I don't like that people can't take a joke. I remember I had a gay coworker, and like I was talking with my other coworkers, and I was like, no, it's the sodomite. Like, and I didn't reach my follower goal, Skims, yet. Like, and obviously, like, I'm not a religious person, okay? I wasn't saying that as like a negative context. I was just telling like an offhand joke, And he was like, "Oh, you gotta be careful. You can't say that." And I'm like, "What? What?" What? Why? What does it matter? It's
that is probably something you want to be careful with.
Right. It was like, yeah, you're probably right, but like, it just sucks that we have to even do that, This weird song and dance.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like in those work environments, you're just not allowed to be a real person. You can't make jokes on the job, and that makes for a miserable work day, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
I mean, not that
you can't like chat the way you want. It's freaking miserable.
Like on the construction site, it's kind of very casual, our way of speaking,
Yes, thank you, Skimscat. I did have my follower goal. Thank you so much for the follow and the support, Skimscat. Saw you Gugnir post some bearded fellow. Yeah, no, but listen. All Hollywood has told me is you guys just go around harassing women on the construction site.
There are no women on a construction site because they don't want to do that kind of work.
Same reason there's no women on an oil derrick.
I mean, but they don't make themselves pleasant to work with. It's always like you got to be walking on eggshells.
Well, that's because they've got no eggs. That's the thing.
And really, yeah, that Hollywood stereotype of the bunch of construction workers yelling at a woman walking by. I don't think I've ever seen that in my whole life working on a construction site.
Really? Not even like comments?
No, I mean comments to each other, but not like
right,
yelling out.
They'd be like, "Dang, she's a smoke show," right? Like her
Yeah.
normal things that like guys, behaving in a normal social environment would say if you saw, like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, you'd be like, "Ooh, whoa."
You want me to travel to the next area?
Yes, my car blew up.
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about chicks, but we're not like disrespectful to these women that walk by or whatever. No, I mean not towards them, not out loud.
Yeah, right. No, I am being disrespectful. I know what. It's like,
of course the guys will be like, "Hey, look at the ass on that one over there, yeah?
Look at those legs. They go all the way up to here."
I actually, you were doing that when we did our Star Wars game. I like your take on that New Yorker kind of accent.
Well, my father's from New Jersey, and he doesn't have an accent at all. But maybe that's where it comes from. Woo! Yeah,
I think my accent just kind of slips in and out.
Yeah.
Giggity.
I mean, I'm from Cali.
Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't.
I'm from California, so I'm supposed to sound like a standard Hollywood, insert whatever words you want. I'll let you finish that sentence. in your mind, of course.
I have family in Northern California, so...
So are they hella bad people?
They're kind of trashy.
Yeah, it's funny that the word hella is such a vernacular from NorCal that the Asian streamer, the Vietnamese girl, Mochi, like she's from Florida, and she says hella all the time. And I was like, how did that happen? How did you catch the Hella thing? Like, were you just really into like shows about NorCal? And it's like they're chatting. I think she just said she's got a lot of family from like Cali. And I'm like, oh, okay, okay, makes perfect sense. But at first I was like, I've never met someone from the East Coast that says Hella at all.
Yeah, I think that started creeping in over here a little bit, but yeah, it's not. It's more of a West Coast thing.
Aren't you guys more of a gabagool place?
Forget about it, huh?
Forget about it. Gabagool. Babadaboopy.
You know, there's actually a road sign in Brooklyn when you come off of the Verrazano Bridge. There's a sign that says, "Welcome to Brooklyn. Forget about it."
All right, Felix. Where are you?
So that was some city councilman had a sense of humor, you know.
That's funny. Like he just likes the local culture.
And then there's like there's another sign coming into Brooklyn that says "Welcome to Brooklyn. How sweet it is," like Jackie Gleason line.
Never heard that one actually.
Oh man, I'm out, man.
Or I think that's Jackie Gleason.
Who
who's
is
known
Jackie
for that.
Gleason?
I don't. It's some old timer thing, I guess. I actually really enjoy Ice-T's character in this game. I think he's funny as fuck.
Ice-T. Who's his character?
The teddy bear.
Right? That's right. I forgot. I completely forgot.
Yeah, like for this whole part of the game, we're gonna hear Ice-T. Look at this. The teddy bear's all glitched out and it looks all freaky. I don't want to pick it up because it'll change. Oh, now it fixed itself. Never mind. You missed it. It looked like remember when you were playing Baldur's Gate and you killed that person and it got all stretched out and weird.
Oh yeah.
The plushie just did that.
Listen, there's nothing else that could have been done. Okay.
And Wainwright Jacobs tells me there is one on the
I
ship.
play Baldur's Gate like how the characters play Borderlands. Okay.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I'll show you where the family jewel is.
We'll keep one of these NPCs, but we're gonna kill everyone else.
Like like this part, if it wasn't for Ice-T talking the whole time, it would just be us walking through these corridors in the ship. But because they made him narrate the whole thing, it's kind of hilarious.
Yep.
That's the jewel? Looks like crap.
And it's like the whole part is like an argument between him and his ex-girlfriend, who was a starship.
Right.
And he was the navigating computer, so it's like, hey, I'm gonna navigate us through this computer over here.
I don't think we agree on anything.
And he has kind of a Brooklyn accent too, Ice-T.
Patriots. Oh, hey, Weird One. Thank you for the follow. What's up, Weird One? How you doing?
Spencer keeps saying Baldur's Gate.
Well, that's ominous saying Baldur's Gate because he's talking about Monday night.
Spencer was doing that before.
Oh, he was? Oh, I see. What's up, Weird One? Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Patriot Soapbox. What did he mean by this?
You know, Spencer, if you're gonna play the tabletop games, you could just... I mean, I don't know what your budget is, but you could just get some really cheap netbook or something to join that. It probably isn't very hard on the system.
Actually, Tabletop Simulator can be a little resource hoggy. Not like super intensive, but... like it can put your machine in the ground. You know, a decent machine, but I think that's because it's poorly optimized.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore that last comment.
But I mean, you've seen us like have loading troubles with Gorgoth that we did. Too much. I should message Gorgoth sometime.
And it's weird how sometimes you could have a really strong computer and these things are so poorly optimized that one particular game will fuck up the whole system.
Always pleasant, isn't it?
I mean, my computer's pretty good. It's not the supercomputer like yours, and I was actually getting occasional little lag spikes in Tabletop Simulator.
Listen, Johnny. It's a business expense, okay? Technically, it is.
I mean, when I built this thing, it was like it's like 2 years old now, or 3 years old actually. When I built it, it was the equivalent of what you have now 3 years ago. Huh. Except for the video card and the SSD. I don't have the SSD, and I don't have the most top end video card. I got the GTX 970.
Oh, it's not a
You there? How are your last reps going?
It's the mid tier model, the $400 one.
Right. That's the 970s series.
Yeah. Or that's what it was at the time. Rather. And the processor's keeping up pretty well. It's an i7, 4 cores.
Before my machine before this, I think I had a 900, one of the original i7s. After that, I had a 5930, which is like a prosumer, and now I'm just running a 9900K, which is more of a consumer one, but more so because it's like I wasn't doing like SLI this time because I was like, nothing's freaking supporting it, which is infuriating. Hey,
Yeah, I'm not sure
what's up?
specifically which model this is. I just know it's an i7 with 4 cores. I don't know all those little details about it.
Yeah.
Oh, not opening
Does it
this
work?
one for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
The heartless combat AI, but our lost doors harder to navigate.
At the time, I felt like I had a supercomputer. Now it's starting to get on in age.
That's messed up.
Well, the machine I built before this one, I built it 7 years ago, I think.
That's a thing, right?
My frames are fucked. Are they? Oh, well, thank you,
maybe.
Skip. Yeah, wait, are my frames screwed up?
I don't know. I don't have the stream on. You should check it.
Let me see. I'll just run around in a circle, like, for 30 seconds and see how it looks. Yeah, you absolutely can, sir. It's Skippy. Sure that's not just Australia internet? Oh, yeah. Why is it running so slow?
Oh yeah, 404 is the resident Aussie, huh?
We
How you doing,
got a lot of Aussies. We've got critical damage. We've got Lunas. We got plenty of Aussies here. Surprisingly, their time zone.
Well, I was
matches up
talking to
pretty good.
404 in chat one time while he was on your stream, and now it's the opposite. I'm on the stream and he's in chat. Yeah, I was saying you should get 404 to join the Star Wars game and play a clone because he has the accent for it. All the clones have an Australian accent.
I think he's a bit busy.
Yeah, and he's on opposite side of the world time zone.
That is true as well.
So is the stream still lagging and stuff?
Let me see. I'll run around for a sec. Let's see. Go to channel. Doesn't look too bad on my end, but I could be wrong. I have a New Zealand accent. You racist.
Is there a difference?
I was about to say, like, I don't even know if I'm allowed to ask that in Canada.
Oh, crap. That's not how it works in the Echo.
That's the part that's supposed to kill you, actually, and then the robot revives
Revs
you.
you. Oh, you're right, yeah. Came for other streams right now, and it's
Oh,
Hell
see?
would my
It worked
internet
out.
be shit
Nothing
right
to
now.
worry
I'm not
about.
torrenting
No reason to
anything.
be mad at me.
You've got a nose
Stop
for
downloading the
treasure, I see.
porn.
No, not right now.
New Zealanders raped vowels.
Well, you know what that actually means.
I'm not sure exactly what raping vowel sounds like, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, it's a professional that they made about
Well, I'm a New Yorker, so we rape ours. Like a New Yorker, we drink some water and get some coffee and go to the airport.
I thought you drank water.
That's water.
Give me a
Water.
sec, I gotta take this.
I don't have that heavy accent. I have to exaggerate it to do that. But
I think I know a way around it, though. Vault Hunter.
hey, forget about it. Look at this guy over here with the water at the airport.
Nice. Needed that.
Americans hard touch the R's all the time. I had to train myself to say an R, because if I didn't practice actually pronouncing R's, I'd have the New York ah. We got an ah at the end of the word.
Gotta watch out for those odd box. As well as those arithmetic.
And I'm one of those assholes that was like, I don't want to have an accent, so I'm going to train myself out of it. Oh yeah, you're supposed to punch his head off.
Oh.
How did I just hurt myself?
Hell yeah.
Ow.
Now install
Oh,
me on
I
the
just threw a grenade, sorry.
It's okay.
Wrong button. But you have to go and punch his head for it to come off. I don't know how far back it's going to respawn me, actually.
I'm alive.
Well, I'm gonna take off in probably like 10 minutes or so, because that's when Ada Wolf will go live.
Okay.
Get back to work as well.
Oh man. Oh, it feels so good to move around.
Did you just do something in
I have arms now.
Discord that made a bing?
What's this?
A bing bling.
That
Oh,
might have been
404
someone
during the
else.
chat.
Stuff text chat. How you doing, mate?
How you
Hey,
doing, man?
what's up, 404? How you doing, sir?
Get to the security
Hey,
hole
Ghost.
and
I'm
find
going
that
well,
key
mate. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I got 1,000 followers.
Oh, fuck off, really?
Yep, yeah, I made 1,000 followers this morning. And yep, and I got five followers this morning. I went on Larry Ridgway's show with Ralph for a bit because they were talking about Ritalin and Adderall. I have stories about Ritalin and Adderall.
I bet you do.
Abound stories about Ritalin and Adderall. That was.
So you're sharing your drug stories?
Listen. They were drugs.
Hey,
that
well, my
parents...
drug stories is that I avoided all of that when I was younger, and I probably shouldn't have because I'm probably a big candidate for it.
Yeah, no, you're well, possibly you're probably attention deficit hyperactive disorder at minimum. You're definitely
No,
ADD at minimum.
I am actually ADHD. Like, at bare minimum, I'm ADHD.
I need some drugs for autism.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's terminal.
Oh, wait, you mean we can write in codes to stop it?
Yep, into a terminal.
I forgot where we're
Into the
supposed to
tunnel.
go from here. We're just walking in circles.
Yeah.
Also, good to actually hear you, Johnny.
Yeah, good to hear you, man.
Yeah,
Or
we've
I've
been
heard-
playing Borderlands 3 the last week or so.
No, yeah.
I didn't mean to talk over you. Sorry, I didn't mean to be
No,
Tim
it's
Heidegger to you. Well, at least I didn't like go, hey, 404, what do you think of this? All right, hey, Johnny, what now? Now talk over him.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
see that interview? Did you guys see like how big of a scumbag Tim Heidegger is?
Master mode fucking shit.
Yeah, that was so fucking slimy, weaselly.
Like,
Balex.
it's so
Kinda
disingenuous.
small.
Oh, yes, actually, I did see that. And they were like fucking with his audio and shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that was like a natural, like, internet fuck up. No way.
I just love how fucking elitist and what a scumbag he was. You see, your audience can't afford a Showtime because they all live
Yeah,
in
wow.
a basement. And it's like, dude, you realize you're talking to a kid that's made like $700,000 on like a very minor like a very minor streaming website. You take that with like merch and like other shit he deals with, you know, like like other donos from like Streamlabs, dude. The kid's gonna bring in $1 million this year. He's 22 years old.
He's got that fucking that bitch mindset where it's like, oh, I was on legitimate fucking media, not understanding it's 2020.
Well, my
Sorry,
favorite
boys.
part was when Nick told him, in Showtime, really? You couldn't make HBO?
Ooh, I missed that. Holy shit.
I think he might not have said that in the actual interview itself. I think he said it on his like review of it afterwards. Maybe
I've only seen like fucking, you know, replays and stuff like on Eddie's channel and stuff. Like, but yeah, like for real.
I mean, that was kind of a cell phone. Like, look how good he's doing after being censored.
Well, the guy took down that stream because
Let's just be real
it's so
here.
poor.
The show Tim and Eric was fucking horrible. Like, it wasn't the best. I don't mean horrible.
honestly,
I mean, it
like,
wasn't the
I
best.
always turn my TV off when that show came
I
out.
did
It
too.
was just
I did
boring.
too. And that dude's like fucking thinking he's like big bald fucking baller. And it's like, nah, man, you need to know your place. Like,
just don't
you're a part
understand
of
the
an
high level
actual
comedy.
shit fucking like crappy jokey show on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Like,
Cartoon
fucking
Network.
either way, it was fucking garbage.
Well,
was
you know, he's
fucking
probably
garbage.
the reason that Sam Hyde got canceled on Cartoon Network for his show.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because they were on at like the same time, and Nick was leveling the accusation that he's part of why, Sam Hyde got kicked off.
Oh man, I almost want to gay op him.
No,
Almost.
gay
Like,
ops?
I can't do that to people. I can't do it. It's not fucking fair.
we
Like,
at the Ghost do not endorse gay ops, but if it happened, it would be great if it happened to that loser. If that loser, Tim Heidegger, had gay ops done upon him and had his whole career ruined, I would not shed a tear.
I wonder if homos like that too were behind canceling Metalocalypse. That was my favorite show on Adult Swim.
Bro, this is a bad subject to bring up with me. Holy shit. Like,
It pissed me off that they canceled that show. That was the best thing they ever had.
Yep. Like, for real, Brendan Small is a fucking genius. Like, music and fucking show. Like, oh. Wait, no,
Yeah, the show was hilarious. The
I
music
can't
was
even.
great.
I'm not going to get ghost banned. I've almost gotten ghost banned a few times.
Well, I listened to an interview. I listened to an interview with Brendan Small, and he was saying like there was just like no explanation. It was just like he thinks somebody got their feelings hurt and just canceled them.
I've literally spoken to Brendan Small directly.
Did you? Yeah.
Like,
Did he give you more of a sense of what it might have been?
No, it was literally that.
Yeah.
He's probably.
I think he might actually know what they were offended by, but he's like being classy about it and not.
Well, let's just face it.
Not naming
Sometimes
names,
being
right?
professional pays off. You know, like
Crazy thought, isn't it?
right. Like, oh, who would have thought being
I'm
professional?
not saying
keeps
you
your
have to
job?
suck a dick. I'm just saying if.
You just
the
have
ga-
to be polite,
the
which
gay-
to me is almost like
yeah.
sucking a dick.
Yeah, if the gay website needs you to follow their gay rules, please follow their dumb gay rules.
Kind of have to, yeah. It's fucked. Like,
Believe me, like when Dump Trick Assie's platform gets up and he has like completely free chats. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna relay those chats, but you can type whatever you want there, and I'll make sure I'll have a window open for it.
oh man, I've had some decent conversations with some pretty big ball motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, I won't tell anyone about it. I just found out. Like, I wanted to know for myself. Because that's how autistic I am. Like, I hear shit, and I'm like, alright, I want to hear it from the fucking source. I don't give a fuck about the media. And most of the time, people are actually really cool about it. They're like, you know, alright, it's this. Just don't tell anyone. And I won't. You know, like, I ain't a reporter. I'm just somebody who needs to know people are people.
I'm just saying.
By the way, Ghost, you're using the exact same character and skin as I love using.
It's cool.
This is Fall Guys all
So
over again.
you like the non-binary character too?
Don't. No.
No, he is a good character.
I stopped playing Apex Legends because I kept getting corrected calling fucking Blood, whatever the fuck his name is, a he. Actually, they're non-binary. Fuck off. Like, yes, it's a robot. So what? But guess what? A robot still has either a male or female voice. Suck it. You know what? Fuck. We'll just throw some Y and X programming in there.
All right, Johnny. I see Ada Wolf is actually going live. Let's finish up this encounter.
Oh, Foilcast. Yeah.
Foilcast going live. Everyone start heading over there. I'm going to host Foilcast when we finish this encounter. I'm going to log off. I'm going to go host Ada Wolf. DLive.tv/Ada Wolf. If you want to hear about the Battle for LA, not the very crappy Hollywood film that was made a couple years back. No, this is about the actual Battle of LA, where I believe actual artillery and anti-air guns were fired right in LA, right because they thought an attacking force was there. Go to DLive.tv/Ada Wolf. Catch Foilcast right now. It is starting right now. This is the only time you can catch it. You've got time for the theme song. You have anything you want to say, 404, before I get offline?
Yeah, I have to say, go watch Forecast, you fucks.
Yeah, definitely. You'll be able to hear from me. You'll probably hear from 404. Johnny, you want to say anything
yeah.
before you go off? Oh, I've got Fed Zeppelin. First, Johnny, what do you want to say before we go offline?
No, that'll be it. Had fun again, and come see our Star Wars role-playing game tomorrow. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
That's right. Tomorrow evening we
Oh,
will be
what?
doing Star Wars role-playing. Do you want to be in on that, 404?
Yeah, can you wait, is it here or Johnny's?
Huh?
It's on Ghost's channel.
It'll be on my
All
channel.
right, yeah, I'm in.
Fed Zeppelin with a diamond says, one more time before you close or get down. Thank you for congratulations on 1K. You want to say that in person, Fed?
Hi, Fed.
Fed?
Oh, he's muted.
Oh no.
He should know better.
Oh, he's unmuted. Fed.
Oh, so he's just being antisocial. Fuck you, Fed.
No. Fed's a good lad. Well, we made 1,000. We're above it. We've crossed the threshold. 1,005. Huh?
Yeah, congratulations again on
I
that.
actually, I do have to say I'm going to start a battle royale channel very soon, and I expect everyone in this chat right now to be a part of it.
What kind of battle royale?
Everything like poker,
Fortnite?
fucking poker. No, fuck Fortnite. I'm talking poker, worms, fucking like all the good
You
shit.
gonna play
All the
Worms?
old
I used
school
to
good
play
shit.
the hell out of Worms.
Yeah, man. If Worms is gonna be a thing, like fuck yeah.
If you want another player, actually, I'll join that because I love Worms.
Like I said, everyone in chat, I expect you to be there.
I'm down for worms as well. Fed, you want to say something real quick? Because your audio's not coming through, but it looks like the light.
Yeah, it's lighting up.
Terrible.
Oh, there he is.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it sounds like you're talking through a fucking tin can, but go on.
Yeah. It's fucking headphone, whatever the fuck. Yeah. I was in the car, but yeah, man.
Ted's driving.
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby, you hear it? Yeah. But congrats on the 1K, man. You fucking finally got there. It's not 497 more falls to go. Well done, bud.
Feels like yesterday. Thank you so much. But I just want to remind everyone here and everyone in the audience, like, this channel isn't just me rambling at you. This is all of us, okay? You guys interacting, you guys gaming with us, you guys suggesting shit to do horribly in games. That's what this is all fucking about, you know? Like, it's not just me
Killing
yelling
each
at
other
you
in the
either.
chat.
Yep, exactly. Killing each other by taking the wrong idol. Like, you're all part of this, and I appreciate that. Because if you guys weren't here, even if I was making money hand over fist, I probably wouldn't do this, but hanging out with you guys is why I do this. It's a lot of fun. Now, go watch dlive.tv/AdaWolf. Give him a follow. Give him subs. Let's get AdaWolf to verified partner next. That's who's next. We got Tony Castle to verified partner. We got Mochi to verified partner. We're going to get AdaWolf to verified partner. All right, I will see you all over at Foilcast. I will see you all later tonight on Coast to Ghost, 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 o'clock Eastern. We'll see you all later.